How do you give the Congress the clean sheet? This is totally ridiculous. And I
don't give clean sheet. Now entirely. No. If I do.
No, this is like saying.
It's not the entire clean sheet. I am telling. This is Mr. No,
this is like saying
because
Mr.
all other leaders. Like that time, all other leaders in Congress, they objected to that Mr. Narasimha Rao. Even Mr. Mohan Kumaramangalam, Rangarajan Kumaramangalam, he also accused.
No, that is.
He said you are unfit to be a prime minister. That time he was in the Congress. Then only he resigned and joined BJP.
Don't try to delink.
These things are there.
Don't try to yes.
Arnab, can I come in?
Yeah, but don't try to delink Narasimha Rao from the Congress.
Arnab,
he was the Congress leader and he was Prime Minister of a Congress government.
Arnab,
yes, Shabnam.
See, he was the Congress leader, yes. I don't deny that.
Then
but he played with the CBI.
Is it not a fact that the BJP government, they gave up? Is it not a fact that that in the Supreme Court they said that we will look after the masjid and it will not be demolished? Did they not file an affidavit in the Supreme Court? What happened? The BJP, the VHP,
exactly, yeah.
they did override the orders of the Honorable Supreme Court. They did that. Now, is the BJP above the law? Is the BJP above the Constitution? Is the VHP above the Constitution? And if they think they are, there should be an inquiry into this whole matter. Even if all the high-ranked leaders of the BJP and VHP are involved, no one is above the law. Like they say, like Brutus, are they all honorable men? I remember those lines. Now, all of them say that we are honorable. I think they are as honorable as Brutus and Julius Caesar.
I find it.
Babur
was honorable. I find it so interesting.
Babur was honorable for
I find it so
Mr. Advani.
I find it so interesting. 1 second, Mr. Inayatullah. I find it so interesting that Sudhanshu Trivedi has kept completely quiet in the debate so far, except talking about the timing of the charges. And I think Sudhanshu Trivedi has done this as part of a pre-planned strategy today. Because Sudhanshu Trivedi and the BJP know that if you start talking about what is in the tape, the entire BJP top brass will be in big trouble, because the BJP has totally been maintaining so far that the demolition of the Babri Masjid was a spontaneous reaction. Sudhanshu Trivedi, I give you 90 seconds to think over your position today. Because you know that this thing has totally debunked the argument and defense of the BJP. And why should this not be debated in election season? Advani had dismissed the whole conspiracy theory before the Liberan Commission. Rajnath Singh had said that. Vajpayee had said the same thing in 1992. He said, we were unhappy about whatever happened in Ayodhya on December 6th. I am ready to go one step ahead and ask those car sevaks who were small in number to come forward and openly confess that they have demolished the structure. Maybe Vajpayee didn't know, but maybe Advani knew. Sudhanshu Trivedi. Let's come to the point. Maybe Advani knew, Uma Bharti knew, Vinay Katiyar knew.
Of course, Arnab, in politics, who is saying at what time is more important than fact? I would ask one question to you. Whether it is a Cobra Post on Times Now, the same credibility can be given both the institutions? No. So
are you going back to the issue of timing? I'm bringing you back to the subject of the content of what is there. You're running away from it. You're running away from it.
Let it go for investigation.
That is
and the other thing,
irrelevant.
Whatever is
Shabnam Lone is irrelevant. Why
whosoever is discussing is not having a respect for law. Because Supreme Court has said it is disputed structure. And if you are using the word Babri Mosque, Arnab, I can dare you. While sitting in Mumbai, you cannot use the word Bombay. But you can use the word Babri Masjid.
You gave a false affidavit in the Supreme Court.
That it is a disputed structure. And
it was the UP government, it was the UP BJP-led government which filed a false affidavit in the Supreme Court.
And let it go to investigating
agencies. Yes, you filed a false affidavit in the Supreme Court.
Instead of putting it in front of media at the time of elections. And lastly, I would like to conclude by one sentence. It is the irony in India that in the capital of India, Delhi, there is a Babar Road, but there is not a Sri Ram Marg. These are the things.
There you are. You are again communalizing it. Again communalizing it. Again communalism. Next you will say, why is there an Akbar Road? No, next you will say, why is there an Akbar Road? Don't do that, Mr.
Communal harmony is the cornerstone of democracy.
This is a skewed perspective.
Come on, don't use this. You are poisoning the society.
I come in. Vinod Bansal, are you going to answer the question specifically?
Don't use this argument,
No,
Mr.
let's see. Vinod Bansal of the Delhi is in our Delhi studios. He's BJP spokesperson. Vinod Bansal, I find it very, very strange that every single leader, Shiv Sena, BJP, Vishwa Hindu Parishad, all of them have come together, refused to talk about what is there in the Cobra posting, which basically, I want to repeat, claims that leaders like L.K. Advani, Murli Manohar Joshi and Uma Bharti were in the know and were part of the conspiracy for the demolition. Right? I would like to remind you, Mr. Bansal, before you reply, that even the Liberan Commission report in a serious indictment of the BJP top leadership has slammed Advani, Joshi, Vajpayee pseudo-moderates and being party to the decisions taken by the Sangh Parivar. This sting takes that one step further. Are you also going to refuse to answer any questions of what is in the sting and only focus on the timing?
देखिए, दो चीज़ हैं अर्नब जी, मेरी बात को जरा ध्यान से समझना पड़ेगा। मेरे ये इस बहस में शामिल होने से पहले मैं बहस सुन रहा था। बात ये थी कि जब राम जी की बात आती है तो आपको सांप्रदायिकता नजर आती है, जब कोई हिंदुत्व की बात करता है तो आपको सांप्रदायिकता नजर आती है। देखिए, बड़ा बिल्कुल क्लियर कट पहले समझना पड़ेगा।
No, please, no, you don't try to do, don't try to, no, 1 second, Mr. Bansal, 1 minute. First, I'll tell you one thing. Please don't try to teach me or anyone Hinduism, okay? One thing I'm making it clear to you. This is not a debate on that. This is not a debate on that. This is not a debate on that. No, my question is, it's a political subject here. The question, don't try. अभी आप इस सारे सवाल से भाग सकते हैं ये कह के कि हम कम्युनलाइज करेंगे डिबेट को। सवाल सीधा और तीखा है कि बीजेपी के लीडर्स ने कहा हमें पता नहीं था, मगर स्टिंग में तो कुछ और ही आ रहा है। उस मूल बात पर बातचीत क्यों नहीं हो कि सच कहा कि झूठ कहा?
मैं बताता हूं आपको क्या कहा। देखिए, बात को ये नहीं कि आप किसी को बोलने का भी मौका दोगे ना जी आप। अर्नब जी, क्वेश्चन ये है कि आखिरकार ये बिल्कुल ठीक बात है कि कब और क्या बोला जा रहा है, ये तो एक इंपॉर्टेंट बात है। दूसरी बात साथ साथ ये देखना पड़ेगा कि जब मामला ऑलरेडी अंडर इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रहा है, 22 साल से सीबीआई उस चीज की जांच कर रही है, मामला कोर्ट में सब जुडिस है, ऐसी कंडीशन में चुनाव से ठीक 2 दिन पहले इन सब चीजों को बखान करना कि साहब मैंने जो किया वही ठीक है, जो बाकी लोगों ने किया वो सब गलत है, या जो सोसाइटी बाकी जो कह रही है वो गलत है। अगर हिंदुत्व की बात करता है तो कम्युनलिज्म है, और जब मुसलमान की बात करता है तो
कानून की तो कोई खिलाफवर्जी नहीं हुई है।
इट्स अ वैलिड क्वेश्चन। नो, इट्स अ वैलिड क्वेश्चन।
कानून की तो कोई खिलाफवर्जी हुई नहीं है।
कानून की नहीं, कानून की खिलाफवर्जी नहीं है। बात यह है कि जब मामला, देखिए, कोबरा पोस्ट को चाहिए था ये मामला बजाय मीडिया को एक्सपोज करने के, वो सीधा सीबीआई को देता। हो सकता है जुडिशियल प्रोसेस में उसको कोई फायदा होता। अब उसको दे शुड हैव सबमिटेड दिस रिपोर्ट टू दी
बहुत संगीन मामला है,
कोर्ट ऑफ लॉ, जिससे देखिए जनता को बिल्कुल साफ सच्चाई का पता लगता। अगर आप इस तरह से वन वे कम्युनिकेशन चलाएंगे, आप जो कुछ नहीं इन्वॉल्वमेंट तो इसको एक्सपोज करो ना भैया। मना किसने किया है? कानून के तहत कार्रवाई करिए ना जी। कानून के तहत कार्रवाई क्यों नहीं करते? 22 साल से ये कांग्रेस सरकार ये दे आर प्लेइंग विद टेक्निकल मेथड। आप देखिए, अभी तक किसी को अभी तक अगर कोई अपराधी होता तो अब तक आप कांग्रेस जाने कब तक अंदर कर चुकी होती। बात ये बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है कि इस समय देखिए राम जन्मभूमि के मामले को उसका बाबरी मस्जिद कहना ये सबसे बड़ा अपराध है। आपको इस बात को समझना पड़ेगा।
मिस्टर बंसल, 1 मिनट।
कोई भी देश,
मिस्टर बंसल, I understood your point. Now you are repeating yourself. मैं आपकी बात को समझ गया।
अपना नाता नहीं जोड़ सकता।
One minute.
कोई नहीं है इसमें देश के अंदर।
So I have understood your point.
बातें चल रही हैं।
I have understood your point.
पूरे देश के जो अपने चुनावी फैब्रिक को डिस्टर्ब करने के लिए जो साजिश,
I have understood your point, sir.
इसको समझना पड़ेगा।
Sir, I have understood your point. Now please don't. I understood your point. And therefore, I think we must ask the Congress party that, look at it, Amee Yagnik, how hypocritical the Congress party has nowadays become. When we ask you questions about 1984, everyone from Amee Yagnik to Rahul Gandhi have one answer: there's some legal process. Right? Tomorrow, if someone were to do a sting in which some low-level Congress worker were to say that the topmost Congress leaders planned and conspired to kill Sikhs during 1984, I want you right now, Amee Yagnik, okay, everyone's watching you. You should say right now that we will immediately accept it and throw out the senior Congress leaders. If there is a sting tomorrow, day after, in the next 1 month, in which some junior Congress leaders or some members of Congress affiliated organizations, say a member of your student wing or some other Congress affiliated NGO, if they go and say tomorrow that the topmost Congress leaders planned and conspired to kill thousands of Sikhs in 1984, that you will hold those leaders responsible and throw them out. Will you do that?
आज तक तो किया नहीं, अब पता नहीं क्या करेंगे.
No, will you do that?
Definitely, they're the highest leaders. No, what would you do that? We would just take action immediately. We have done that in the past.
Have you done that for Jagdish Titler?
That the truth is out.
Have you done that for Jagdish Titler?
And we definitely require to the matter. You cannot say that we shield any
Have you done it?
kind of
साल के अंदर आज तक किसी को सजा नहीं दे पाई.
No.
5,000 से ज्यादा सिखों का कत्लेआम सरेआम हुआ था और इस जेनोसाइड के लिए कांग्रेस ने आज तक माफी तक नहीं मांगी और आप कह रहे हैं सेकुलर.
कांग्रेस ने सरदारों को कोई जस्टिस नहीं दिया. दैट इज राइट.
सेकंड क्वेश्चन, दूसरा सवाल, सुधांशु त्रिवेदी, 1-2 मिनट में
कांग्रेस ने.
ओके, सुधांशु त्रिवेदी, द सेकंड क्वेश्चन इज ऑफ कोर्स अबाउट नरसिम्हा राव. Congress-led government at the center, your Prime Minister is Narasimha Rao. Narasimha Rao is dead, so blame it all on him and let's escape. Okay, Sudhanshu Trivedi, what is your point? I have 1 minute left.
It is very ridiculous on the part of the Congress that put a blame on anybody other than Gandhi family. If it is true, then Sonia Gandhi meeting Shahi Baab is okay. But if Narasimha Rao somehow unintentionally whatever has happened, you blame on them. And one thing I would like to put on record. I am pained by this type of discussion which is having utter disrespect for the judicial process of the India. As per the December 1949 court judgment, it is Janmabhoomi. As per the Faizabad court judgment of February 1986, it is Ram Janmabhoomi. As per the judgment of the High Court of Lucknow, High Court of 30th of September 2010, it is Janmabhoomi. As per the Supreme Court indication, it is Janmabhoomi. Still you are not.
Terrorists are targeting
now. We cannot. There's just one thing. Just one thing I will say at the end. Just one thing I'll say at the end. Say whatever you can about what is in the Cobra posting. The fact of the matter is this thing has been released 3 days before voting. And therefore, those questioning the timing of the sting are not entirely, incorrect in questioning. Did you have to release a sting 2 or 3 days before voting? That's a relevant question. Now, we'll come back to this subject sometime later. I thank you all for participating in debate number 1 on the Newshour Tonight debate.